Let our rejoicing rise high as the listening skies. Let it resound loud as the rolling sea.
Dang, girl.
Sing a song full of the hope that the dark past has taught us. Sing a song full of the faith that the present has brought us. Facing the rising sun, our new day begun. Let us march on till victory is won. God of our weary years, God of our silent tears, thou who hast brought us thus far on our way, thou who hast by thy might led us unto the light, thou that keep us forever in the path we pray. Lest our hearts, drunk with the wine of the world, we forget thee. Lest our feet stray from the places, our God, where we met thee.
Come on.
Shadowed beneath thy hand, may we forever stand true to our God, true to our native land.
Yes, yes.
Welcome to Tamika Fest 2020. This is the Elevation Nation. Yes, yes, yes. Let's get you started. Right now, I invite you to get into whatever position is comfortable for you to speak to the Creator within you. Let us begin prayer. I invite you to be constantly aware of your breathing in and breathing out. In the name of the Most High God, known by many different attributes, and with us that is never a dispute. We know there is one power, one presence, one intelligence that governs the entire universe. It is the spirit of immortality within us, expressing itself through us as us. And we give thanks for being right here, right now, in our perfect spiritual, mental, and physical manifestation. Amen.
Amen.
Word.
Word.
Bismillah. Ar-Rahman Ar-Rahim. Our bones Washmaya, transmitted live from the planet Earth. I am the celestial being servant, your sincere, evolving, revelationary, verifying eternal reality. Source energy, the Most High God is everything, and everything is from God. Welcome again to Tamika Fest 2020. Let me give a huge shout out to my sister, Tamika, Georgia, me, for the 12th annual Tamika Fest and the amazing team that she has putting this whole thing together. You all did not think that the so-called COVID Corona was going to stop us. You don't know. We won't stop. So for 10 days, we're going to bring some of the most amazing, remarkable artists that you have seen on the planet Earth and let you people know that every day, not just today, it ain't over, as Teddy Riley would say, it's just starting today. And we're going to get Teddy and all them people to come in here and get on this. And you got to understand that it's been said that poetry is the language of the gods and the goddesses. So the words that you are going to hear are going to enlighten, inspire, and empower people. And we need it in these times more than ever. And make sure that we stay on point with all the things that we have to do. We are the light that the people in the dark need to see right now.
Yes.
So whatever you're doing, keep shining. Keep shining. And right now, I want to bring forward one of my sisters who's going to give us the purpose of why this whole thing even matters. My sister, Isna. Take it over, sis.
Greetings, my beautiful brothers and sisters. Hey.
Hey.
So we know that everything is on purpose, for a purpose, and with purpose. And the Tamika Fest is no exception. Who has a day named after them and a 10-day festival where the city of Atlanta has acknowledged their worth? It is Tamika Harper, AKA George Me, and the Most High bless the world with your birth. The most down-to-earth woman you'll ever meet. You've been on stages worldwide, but if anyone knew anything about you, sis, most would find you ministering on these streets, never missing a beat, not defeated by challenges, and never hides your truth. You can be seen politically advocating, inspiring the disenfranchised, brothers, sisters, and our youth. And I'm merely one of the many artists you've touched on this spoken word scene. And it's no wonder why many refer to you as poetry's most renowned queen. And ain't no need to be jealous of your talents nor gifts. Favor finds you and overtakes you, sis. And when we're around your flavorful flavor, we joyfully and take a sniff. Real queens respect one another, queen esteem. We elevate, not hate and berate. We never compete, we just celebrate and collaborate.
Come on.
And see, I'm giving you your peace lilies while you yet can see them, better yet so you can hear. And I'm honored to speak on behalf of not only the purpose of this day, but the reason you've been chosen and revered. To sum it up, this festival is more than about one woman. If you'd open your 3 eyes, you'd see. The whole purpose of Tamika Festival is a movement that has always promoted pride, love, and respect, first and foremost, for our melanin community.
Yes.
I thank you, my sister. Thank you for your tireless effort. See, because of you, we're celebrating you. We also celebrate us. And I thank you for pursuing your purpose, your passion, and fueling us to do the same. I love you, my sister.
I love you too, Isna. I love you too. I love you. Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah, beautiful, 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 and perfectly said. Perfectly said. I told y'all this is just the beginning. Imagine how the world is going to be in 10 days from now. That's what we're doing here. So we're going to keep this thing moving. We got a lot of people today, but we're going to keep this thing moving. Next, I got my brother coming forward, and he's going to give you the mission of why are we doing what we're doing. My brother Marcus Griffin.
Marcus.
Hey. So I got a poetry piece called Permission to Be Great. And it's an honor to be on here with such grace right now. Sometimes my pen don't move because God writes his words on the tablet of my heart. Mark, don't be so smart because they getting offended, ready to bust on you like an appendix. And before you can finish your sentence, you get apprehended or sentenced. Life without parole because of the color of your soul. But Atlanta needs to be united. So why would I forfeit my goals?
Come on.
If I win, you win. Ain't that what scriptures say? But ever since our liberty was caught up in bondage, our unity slipped away. Now it's eye for an eye, but in my eyes, you look like me. But ever since you bit the apple Eve, we swing from apple trees. Salute to Johnny Appleseed, but his nation's greatest casualties is stealing the teachings of the Black man after killing him and his whole faculty. Greatness was mine by design, so I'ma take it. While others live comfortably here in this matrix faking, I refuse to be a local joker, mediocre, average, hiding my light beneath the bushel while claiming to be a savage. Living below my means when I was born a king, can't afford nothing but it's free to dream.
Come on.
Please. Got a car but no money, a job but no money. Your life look like a joke, but your kids don't think it's funny. Junior gotta eat, but his daddy Black. So the best thing you can leave him is insurance money. So eat a Big Mac and catch a heart attack. Yep, daddy, you gotta die so that I can live. Too bad the Black community don't know what life insurance is. We wasn't taught about stocks and bonds. We just target practice with no autopsies done. Negro, please, shut up and smoke your weed. Live in bondage in the land of the free, and I kill you if you verbally disagree, but I can't breathe. Master, you choking me, stop it. I ain't got nothing but Skittles in my pocket. Tie me down to the middle of a rocket, strap me up with a pilot in a cockpit. Get me out of here, Harriet Tubman. Soldier the truth, Yeshua. Remember me when you come into your kingdom, and my family, I hope you don't mind if I bring them, because I'm tired and I can't pay my bills. Everything's happening spur of the moment like Patty Mills. I'm busting my butt while they Netflix and chill. But nah, I don't blame the white man at all. I don't blame the yellow man or the blue man neither. I blame myself if I die without being my brother's keeper. I was born great. I was born beautiful. And because of my king, I'll be reborn after my funeral. So why point the finger at a servant because of my fallen kingdom? Read about me in the Bible. In the end, I win. Finally free from sin, and my tears wash my brown skin. I was baptized in pure water. Faith walking into eternity so I don't trip over mere mortals. I'm almost blind to their ignorance, because at the time I was already dying to my own insignificance. Not knowing your self-worth is nothing but imprisonment. So while they prayed on me, I was praying for deliverance. They could cut off my phone, because for the record, don't nobody call me but bill collectors. So you might hear don't if you call Sprint Bill higher than Snoop Dogg. Why live a lie trying to keep up with the Joneses when that wasn't even the original name they was born with? My people perish for lack of common sense. Like there's multiple ways for you to get lynched. They doing this stuff just to stay rich, like putting the flu in the flu shot to keep you from getting sick. If you know who you were, then you would understand the measures the devil takes to terminate you, germinate you, exterminate your sperm away so your seed couldn't bear fruit. Forgive me for being so blunt. Go figure, they think that's all I want is a box of Swisher Sweets and a loud pack. That's the black man starter kit, so we'll allow that. But when I start talking to Dow Jones, they dial back like, whose child is that? Get the fidgeting in their seat making sound effects, because they ain't want the black man to read, but I found the text. But I still walk in peace, because there's a bullseye going down my back. You think I worked at Target. I'm a mark in this market. I'm a Martian mistaken for a maggot. I am Martin because I'm hated for my passion. I could change the world, but I traded that for Madden. So sadly, I have saddened my whole race. Yes, I brought home the bacon, but I forgot to say my grace, because apparently I'm a God now. So I put that at the top of my cross in order to bring God down, but he already ascended because of divine intervention that went over the natural man head while the spirit man listens. They're quick, but I'm quickened. They hear, but I listen. They dabbing, but my time is ticking. Come on. It means I no longer have time to play. So I now give myself permission to be great. God bless.
Yes. Yes. That's right. That's right. That's right. Yes. Let them know it was great. Let them know, y'all.
Yes.
Yes.
Fire.
Both of y'all, awesome. That was awesome. Yes.
Awesome. This is my granddaughter Imani. Lady Imani. All right, now give it up again for my brother Marcus Griffin. That was powerful, brother.
That was.
Marcus.
Again, as we talk about your word sound vibration, send vibrations out in the universe, and those vibrations come back. So big up to you for those words. Now, the next artist that we have is the beautiful voice that you heard in the beginning. Uh-oh. Come on, you can't do that, baby. It's the beautiful voice you heard in the beginning. Let's give it up for our sister Pam. Pam, if you want to come in again and give us another beautiful song.
Yes, Pam.
Yes.
Hey, thank you. Hang on to this world as it spins around. Just don't let the spin get you down. Things are moving fast. Hold on tight and you will last. Keep your self-respect, your manly pride. Get yourself in gear. Keep your stride. Never mind your fear. Brighter days will soon be here. Take it from me, someday we'll all be free. So keep on walking tall. Hold your head up high. Lift your dreams right up to the sky. Sing your greatest song, and you keep going, keep growing on. Take it from me, someday we'll all be free. Yeah. Just wait and see, someday we'll all be free.
Yay! Oh, we've been waiting on more voices. Yay, Pam! Yay! Yes! 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 God, I'm free to smoke this blunt.
Cool. Pamela, your voice is angelic. I mean, I can feel your words sound vibration, and again, we need that so much. So, people that can sing. All of us that are creative, but particularly the people that can sing. Eddie Murphy said a long time ago, just sing. That's all you got to do. Just sing, just sing, just sing. Now, I don't know, is Larry Watson on the line yet? Larry Watson. Has Larry Watson made it on, Tamika?
I don't think so.
Okay, so we're going to just keep this thing pushing. Let me just say very quickly, right now, the world that used to exist no longer exists. We are the ones that are going to create the new paradigm. It is you all, the creators. It is us, the ones that are going beyond time and space, that will create this new paradigm. So when you hear me talking about hip hop, I'm not just talking about rap music. I'm talking about a higher, infinite power healing our people. These elements that we use are not new. They've been around forever. We're using them now to realign the world to what we want it to be. So you all that are creative, particularly the poets, the singers, the rappers, the speakers, we call all of them MC. In our world, an MC is anyone who uses divine speech to move the crowd. So don't let the entertainment industry try to box us off and make us only rap and that's poetry and that's singing. No, we are all MCs. We are all divinely appointed to give a word. And when we understand that we can move forward in that purpose and not allow other people to define us in the spirit of Kuji Chagulia, our own self-determination. We name ourselves. We say who we are. We align in the world, and it will be you all, the poets, the spoken word artists, the creatives, that will shift this new paradigm and bring it into divine order the way it's meant to be. So again, I just want to applaud everybody that's going to be here during these 10 days. Big up again to my sister Tamika, because this is Tamika Fest based on her. She could have just made it all about her, as phenomenal as she is, and the body of work that she has, she could make it all about her. But for 12 years, she's made it about us. And we all need to be clapping on that. We all need to be big up on her on that, because that's another consciousness that is purely divine. That is her allowing the creator and the ancestors to express through her. And it takes a rare person that could be that selfless, even in the midst of all the bullshit that we go through, because there are people that are in position that could elevate my sister Tamika, but because of their own insecurities, they're not doing that. But you know what? But you know what? What God has planned for her, can't no man on this earth stop. You see what I'm saying? And she knows that, which is why she moves the way that she moves. All of us that are a part of this, we know that. So let's just keep doing what we're doing. And with that being said, I'm going to call my brother Keith Brown, who's going to give us the motivational word out. Keith Brown, take it away, brother.
Yes.
Yes, yes.
Hello. What's wrong?
Yes. Good job. Good job.
Good job.
Good job. Good job. GOODJOB. Good job. Good job. Come on. Come on. Good job. Hey. Good job. Good job. Now spell it. GOODJOB. Good job. Good job. And we serve a good God. A good God. Hey. Hey. Good God. Good God. Break it down. GOODGOD, a good God, good God. Give yourselves a hand today. Come on, y'all. Yes! Whoa! Minister server, minister server, minister significant server, man. Our awesome griot, man. I give it up to you today. I give it up to my Lord and Savior. I give it up to my superfluous sister, Georgia Me, given name Tamika. The T is for transformational. The A is for advocate. The M is for majestic. The I is for innovator. The K is for knowledgeable. And the A is for ascending, because you are going up, my sister. You are going up, baby. Yes, yes. 12 years, y'all. 12 years. And I want y'all to know I'm Keith L. Brown, known nationally and internationally as Mr. I'm Possible. I believe it's not impossible. It's I'm possible. And with him possible, I'm possible. So to my innovative, Isna. Innovative Isna, what's going on, sister? You were powerful. You were powerful. Purposeful Pamela, you were powerful. Yes, that promising Prince, motivating Marcus, you were powerful. And I saw my brother, Ambitious Abyss, in the house. Listen, Keith L. Brown is here for a word today. Going to give you the word out. You see my bridge in the background because I'm a bridge builder. I have the bridge in the background because I'm a bridge builder. Tamika, I love you so much. My sister, we go back 15, 20 years. You know, I have nothing but love for you. And it's 12 years of Tamika Fest. 12 years of Tamika Fest. And Tamika is internationally known, nationally recognized, and locally accepted. I said, yes, internationally known, nationally recognized, locally accepted. The first thing I want y'all to pay attention to is the shirt, because we are all this today. We are flawed and favored.
Come on.
I said we are flawed and favored. What does that mean? Does that mean, Mr. I'm Possible, shouldn't the shirt say we are flawed but favored? No, they go hand in hand. So in my humility, I want you to understand today, we make mistakes. We're not perfect. We've done things that we're not proud of, so that makes us flawed. And we are favored because we are still breathing and we still have life. So I want y'all to understand, whether you're on the line on this broadcast with me today, or you're out there viewing us today all over the world, do me a favor. On the count of 3, turn your necks back to the right. On 3, turn your necks back to the right. 1, 2, 3. Yes, go ahead and turn your necks. Let it hurt a little bit. Because, you know, sometimes when you look in the past, it hurts. Come on, let it hurt. Now, on the count of 3, y'all look at me. On the count of 3, look at me. 1, 2, 3. Some of y'all looked before I counted. So now on the count of 3, I need you to turn your necks back to the left. On 3, turn your necks back to the left. 1, 2, 3. Okay, hold it right there. Now on the count of 3, look at me. 1, 2, 3. Elevation Nation, let that be the last time you look back in your past again. Let that be the last time you look back in your past again to put yourself down. And you might say, why, Mr. I'm Possible? Because your memory is a replay of your past. Mm-hmm. But your imagination is a pre-play of your future.
Come on.
Your memory is a replay of your past, but your imagination is a pre-play of your future. So I want you to understand today, listen to me very carefully. Stop secretly putting yourselves down. This is the word out today. We will never be Elevation Nation while we are sabotaging ourselves. Mm-hmm. So what I need you to do right now, I need you to forgive yourself right now. I need you to understand you are flawed and favored. And I need you to understand that this is why we're here today. People always ask me around the world, Mr. Impossible, why do you do what you do? I do what I do because Trayvon Martin can't breathe, but we can.
Yes.
Mike Brown, whose blood I stood in. I stood in Mike Brown's dried up blood August 10, 2014. Mike Brown can't breathe, but we can. Sandra Bland, Philando Castile, Laquan McDonald. 9 beautiful souls in a black church in Charleston, South Carolina. So many of our people can't breathe, but we can. So as long as you can breathe, you better breathe love and hope and unity and understanding. And on today, I want you to understand, you got to say not impossible. You got to say I'm possible. I'm going to give this to you before I leave today, because I know I have to use the 3 B's: be brief, be good, and be gone. But listen to me carefully. They say, Tamika, that blood is thicker than water. Listen to me. This is word out. They say that blood is thicker than water. And yes, blood is thicker than water, but sometimes blood clots, but water flows.
Come on. Come on.
Sometimes blood clots, but water flows. See, there's some members in your family who are not supporting you. In Tamika's family, my family, all of your family, some members that should be supporting you, they're not supporting you. They're hating on you. That's not your blood. That's a blood clot. So I want you to understand the difference. Anybody in your family that is putting you down, sabotaging you, putting you down, that's not your blood. That's a blood clot. Anybody that's speaking negative into our children and our young people today, that's not our blood. That's a blood clot. Anybody who is publicly applauding you but privately sabotaging you, that is not your blood, but that's a blood clot. Anybody who cannot see the vision that God placed on the inside of you, that is not your blood, that's a blood clot. And for years, we've called them family, and that's all right. Don't you be upset with them. Don't you hate them. Don't you even be disappointed in them, because as I prepare to leave today, understand all relatives ain't family.
Come on.
All relatives ain't family. But I want y'all to know today, we who are at Tamika Fest today, we are who are in Elevation Nation today. Guess what? None of us are so-called blood. We are the water, but we're helping each other to flow. So guess what? You might not be in my family DNA, but you are still in my DNA as the water that helps me to flow, because DNA stands for our divine natural assignment.
Come
so
on.
That means, listen, that means that you have to link. You have to link with those who might not be supporting you in your family, and find those individuals like a Tamika Harper that is your water. Because see, water can hit the rocks, but it still flows. It doesn't matter. Nothing can interrupt the water. So I want to give you this word today as we are in COVID-19, as you've had a chance to sit back and relax and not go many places because of this pandemic. I need you to have a paradigm shift. I need you to recalibrate your thinking and understand that 50% of the people who are going to help you reach your destiny, you haven't even met them yet. 50% of the people who are going to help you reach your destiny, you haven't even met them yet. This is the special ed in me coming out right now. This is the special ed because I do a lot of props. I want y'all to see this before I go. This is a nickel. This is a nickel, y'all. Some of y'all, let me hold it back. This is a nickel. This is a nickel, and the nickel is large. Yes, the nickel is real big. As a matter of fact, the nickel always looks down on the dime. The nickel looks down on the dime like people look down on you, because see, the nickel is very large. The nickel is much bigger than the dime. The nickel looks down on the dime. The nickel criticizes the dime. The nickel ridicules the dime. The nickel is a slave master over the dime. So I'm just going to put the nickel down because yes, it's big. Now I'm going to pick up the dime. I'm going to pick up the dime. You can barely see the dime because the dime is much smaller than the nickel. The dime doesn't have the power that the nickel has in terms of the external or what we can see. But if you look a little deeper, you will understand that although the dime is smaller than the nickel, the dime has more value. See, the dime is worth 10 cents. It's smaller, but it's worth 10 cents. The nickel is larger, but it's only worth 5 cents. I came here today to tell you, you got to stop looking at others as if they are supposedly bigger than you, or that they are larger than you. And because they're bigger or they may have more material items than you, you see them as having more value. I need you to start seeing the value on the inside of yourself. See, I'm that dime. To some people, I'm small, but I have value. To some people, Tamika is small, but she has global value. To some people, Isna and Minister Servin and Purposeful Pam and Marcus and Abyss and everybody. Some people see us as small, but guess what? We have to know our value, and you know your value when you wake up every morning and you say, not impossible, I'm possible. You wake up every morning, you say, with him possible, I'm possible. And the last thing I want to say to you today, because I love y'all so much, I want to say this. I need you to look in a mirror today. Look at me. Look in a mirror today. And when you look in the mirror, this is what I want you to say. Look in that mirror, and I want you to say your name. And if your name is Tamika, you look in that mirror and you say, Tamika, I can't wait for you to meet the person you're about to become.
Yes.
I can't wait for you to meet the person you're about to become. So to all of my Elevation Nation, I love you. To all of those who love Tamika, I love you. I want to congratulate my sister for 12 years of pride, progress, and excellence, and an upliftment in and for our community. I am Keith L. Brown, Mr. I'm Possible. I want y'all to check me out on my IG, my Instagram, Tamika. You know it's Keith L. Brown _. Keith L. Brown _ for more inspiration and elevation. And listen, before we go, Tamika has that Cash App. She got that Cash App. She got that Cash App. Even though we are doing this virtual, it costs money to put on even virtual presentations because Tamika brings these artists on here from everywhere. I want y'all to sew into my sister, not S-O, but S-O-W. Don't S-O. I want you to S-O-W. I want you to plant a seed. Go to her Cash App. She might not even tell you, but I'm going to tell you. I want you to sow into her because as a people, we're very concerned about our civil rights, and that's fine. But we also have to get our silver rights. In addition to our civil rights, we have to get our silver rights. So you see the Cash App. It's on all the flyers. It's on all the promos. Y'all sow a seed over these 10 days into my superfluous sister, Tamika. Yes, do that. Tremendous Tamika, trailblazing Tamika. Remember, it's not impossible, it's I'm possible. Remember, we are flawed and favored. Keith L. Brown, Mr. I'm Possible. And always remember, it is not our mission to see through each other. It is our mission to see each other through. GOODJOB. Good job. Good job. Peace. I love y'all. I love y'all. Yes.
Woo! Fire, more fire. Fire. Yo, Pastor Key, brother. Man, I feel the same. Come on, you done got me hyped up over here. You done got me hyped. Brother, we definitely need to link so many things that you said are in such alignment. And again, as you said, we are all in alignment. I love the part where you talked about our DNA. Brother, that is so powerful because all of us could probably I'm not sure what it is.
What are you doing, Servin?
That's not me.
Okay.
That's not me. I have not moved. But anyway, okay, listen. We're going to move this forward, and as we go forward, we want to just give thanks to Tamika for the vision of even doing this. I mean, who starts off a poetry festival with inspiration and elevation? I mean, again, what this sister does, and Tamika, you know, I've been a huge fan of her before the world even knew who she was. I saw the star in her when she was a young poet coming up, before Def Jam, before all that. I knew she was who she is. You know what I'm saying? So I'm glad that the world is getting a chance to see. Big up to all the people involved with this. Again, we got 10 days, y'all. 10 days. And make sure you check the schedule because there's more coming on tonight. We got the workshops coming up. Tamika, you can tell the workshops that are coming up today, let them know the things that are going on. Again, everybody that was on this call today, we set a high bar. So everybody else coming behind us, y'all got to keep up now because we done set the bar high. Pam started off up here. We just keep going higher and higher. So y'all got to elevate the bar, which I know each and every person will. Tamika, take it away, baby.
Well, first off, I just want to say thank you so much. I love y'all so much. this is my vision. I wanted us to fellowship and be elevated and inspired and motivated. And you all are not only my good friends, people I admire, who I come to and counsel, and my new baby. You did so good. I don't got old. I be calling people grown babies. But anyway, I just want to thank y'all, because Tamika Festival is about our upliftment. It's about our celebration, exalting who we are, the triumph of Black people, and how we have been motivation for each other. And it's part of our DNA. Each one teach one. And we're supposed to pull each other up. So I'm just grateful that Most High put in me this vision. I'm so grateful for the team that helped me execute this amazing endeavor, y'all. I'm just like, we did this. This is the first event. This is the first event. Now, like you said, everybody else got to come with it. But let me tell you something. I don't want to accept any less, because I know our divinity. I know how amazing we are. You feel what I'm saying? If anything, Black people turn down themselves for the comfort of others. But not in my world. We are excellent and beyond. We are all the God that we are. And I just thank y'all so much for joining us for Freedom Church. We got Health is Wealth coming up at 1 o'clock, workout sessions, yoga, ab work, and Pilates. Then we have if you want to join me for a great talk show hosted by Maha Dachi at 7 o'clock called Poems and Good Shit. Then we got a trap poetry listening party, which is a production by King Malachi. He put together an album with some of the best poets in the country. And then tonight, because it's a sin to have bad sex, if you don't know that, I feel for you. But we got our erotic mic at midnight, and all the things that titillate and stimulate not only our flesh, but for those of us of a higher being, we need our soul stimulated. We need our mental stimulated. So come and join us tonight at the Midnight Mic with Huggy Bear. I thank y'all so much for joining us today. Go to YouTube, Georgia Me the Poet, Elevation Nation, all events. Tell your friends, share with people, let the people know. Because what we just got on a Saturday afternoon is what church is supposed to be, where you are inspired and free and motivated to go out and conquer and save the world. See, people are always talking about what other people do. You have the same divine power to affect and change the world. And we can do it, y'all. We are more powerful than the devil. I love y'all so much. Repeat after me. I'm not gonna let, I don't hear nobody. I'm gonna say it again. She gonna mute y'all. Here we go. I'm not gonna let.
I'm not gonna let.
Unmute me.
The devil in you.
The devil in you.
Stop the God in me.
Stop the God in me.
I love y'all. Be safe.
Let me go.